Goodness, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I just saw the chat. Yes, yes, yes. My bad. It is very late here. It's 6 a.m. in the morning. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry you guys missed the first 5 minutes of the game there. My bad. Uh, yeah, we have Leo against Kelvin, like I said, and Leo has been on a extremely good start here, getting several lightning presses on threatening cards, and Kelvin has kind of just been leaking damage left and right here. Yeah, sorry about that. I had the studio mode open and I just forgot to click transition. That's my bad. Thanks for letting me know. All right, we got a captain's call into a arcanic uh, shockwave crackle. I forget which one that is, but looks like this is coming in for a little bit of damage. So this is actually not too threatening here. This is actually kind of an off turn here. Looks like Leo's got a Weave Lightning and Snatch in hand. I believe he's deciding which one to arsenal here. Unless the captain's call gave that go again. My bad. That could be it. Looks like he's going to pitch the Weave Lightning and decide to arsenal the Snatch, which is generally the better play there because one way you can brick his Briar is drawing 4 non-attacks. Kelvin checking his graveyard here. Captain's call into Snatch. Cleanly blocked by Fate Foreseen from Kelvin. A Gorganian Tome gives him a Embodiment of Lightning and a card draw. Snatch threatening a card draw. Kelvin could block with his Skullcap plus a card. Yep, looks like that's what he's going to do. Rabble revealing a red Captain's Call. Another 4 damage here. This one is less threatening, so he's just going to leak a damage here, go down to 23. The Rosetta Thorn at the end is going to take him down to 21. This match is playing out very similarly to the Pudding Kelvin Law match, where we see just Dash trying to cover everything up, but Briar's attack pattern is just too wide, too complex, and he can't block it all. I mean, granted, Leo has gotten some very, very nice lightning presses in, but we're basically just seeing the difference between 4 and 3. Kelvin has blocked quite a bit, but still leaking damage here, and in comes the Coax for 7. Probably doesn't want to let that hit since a card draw here is going to represent damage, considering he still has go again here. 6 plus the heart blocking for 8 here. Playing Snatch at the end of the combat chain. Kelvin reacts with a Fate Foreseen and blocks that. The attack pattern here from Briar is has been absolutely brutal. Kelvin has been doing a pretty good job with defending. all things said here. Leo coming in with a sting and a ball. 2 damage. It looks like that's a red ball, so that's 3 physical, 2 arcane here. Lightning Press coming in. Another Fate Foreseen. This has to be his last Lightning Press at this point. We might have even seen 4 Lightning Presses at this point. I'm not actually sure. Once the Briar deck starts running out of Lightning Presses, though, this should get significantly easier for Kelvin. Because it appears to me that Leo's deck is the more Cheerio-style Lightning Briar. So they're very reliant on Plunder Run and Snatch hitting. So here we go. We got speaking of Plunder Run, we have a Plunder Run into a Captain's Call into a Scar. Kelvin blocking with 2 cards plus the last piece of armor that he's got. Looks like Leo's got a Lightning Surge in hand and a Captain's Call. Neither are amazing, but might as well just play it out. Kelvin Log blocks again. Takes 1 damage. It's going to Arsenal the, Arsenal the card. Captain's Call from Arsenal. Looks like an Arcanic Shockwave and Exude, a couple other cards there in Leo's hand. Exude Confidence here for 4 with Go Again from the Captain's Call. A very, very threatening card if Kelvin has any defense reactions in hand right now. It's going to Sigil in response to the Exude being put on the stack. Just in case a Command and Conquer was coming later. We've gone quite a few turn cycles at this point. The Lightning Briar deck is starting to run out of cards here. Looks like Leo's got about maybe 20, maybe 25 in his deck right now. I mean, the Briar deck is basically not pitching at all, so every single card is being used here. E-Strike coming in after the Exude. Kelvin blocks it. The Rosetta Thorn comes in for 2 and 2. Kelvin takes 2 physical and blocks the 2 magic damage with his Arcane Barrier. One of the nice things about Dash is that the Achilles Accelerator comes in with some Arcane Barrier. Sonata, X's 0. Gets the Exude Confidence. I'm not sure what he's waiting for. He only has 1 option here. Yep. The Arcane flies at Kelvin. He doesn't block it, so he goes to 19. Ball Lightning has a follow-up. Kelvin blocked with max velocity. Is that a wounding blow? What is that? I actually can't tell what card that he just pitched, but well, Kelvin decides to block it anyways. He draws back up. Plunge run from Arsenal. A red one into a Weave Lightning. Exude. I certainly hope he called his lightning token verbally. Deja Vu, Kelvin using the sigil in response to the Exude Confidence. Blocking here for 6. Taking 1. Allowing the card draw here. Arcanic Shockwave. Fuse with Ball Lightning. Because his fuse is going to get go again because of the Weave Lightning. Massive amount of damage here. And he still has... Leo still has 2 cards here. He's going to play Sink Below. Taking a pretty big chunk of damage there. Leo's going to probably continue the aggression here. Kelvin looks a little bit frustrated. I think he's had to play a gauntlet of Briars at this point. Got an Entwined Lightning getting fused. Damage comes crashing in. Ball Lightning at the very end of the combat chain. A very brutal attack here. 4 attacks wide. And moderately tall as well because of the weave and the plunder run. Make that 5 attacks wide. Kelvin drops down to 7, draws up, passes it back to Leo. Sorry, drops down to 3 because of the Rosetta Thorn, my bad. And this looks like probably the end of the game here. We have a Ball Lightning coming in. A quick block from Kelvin. Entwined Lightning getting fused with the Lightning Surge. Clean block from Arsenal from Kelvin, sinking a card. Arcanic Crackle. Pitch and block from Kelvin. Kelvin decides to Arsenal, passes it back. Leo with a 5-card hand. That looks to be almost all his cards here. He is running pretty low, but Kelvin is on 3. So, I mean... Kelvin's only route to victory here is basically fatigue. And that Sting of Sorcery is going to have something to say about it. Kelvin doing a Ball Lightning check here. Looks like a Weave Lightning being played, creating an embodiment. Lightning Surge. 7 go again with an arcane damage. The movable cleanly blocks it. The Sting still gets in for 1 damage though. A Lightning Press off the top, that has got to be... that is not a good feeling for Kelvin there. Another block for 3 here. The Sting gets in for 1. 2-2-1 here. Or sorry, 2 and 2 here. He's going to block. He's going to gain some health. He's going to take 2 here. Go back down to 2. He's going to draw 4 cards, one of which is Lightning Press. Meaning if Kelvin does not have a defense reaction, he is basically toast here. Kelvin probably searching his deck for a... well, Plunder Run into a Ravenous Rabble, revealing Plunder Run. And looks like he did not have a defense reaction, so the Lightning Press seals the deal there. Kelvin Law going down to Leo in round 9. So that's going to do it. Leo is probably top 8. Almost certainly top 8. And Kelvin is going to have to get lucky on tiebreakers. Well, I just want to say thank you to everybody for joining me for the last 10.5 hours. It was a fun journey. So the format for Hong Kong Nationals is 3cc, 3 draft, 3cc, cut to top 8, and then they're gonna come back tomorrow to play the top 8. So that will be at, I believe, 2:30 Hong Kong time. So we'll have the quarterfinals, the semifinals, and the finals tomorrow. We also may be able to catch the tail end of the ProQuest there, which is going to be Blitz, which is a little bit surprising. You might think, oh, I've heard of Sealed ProQuest, I've heard of Draft ProQuest, I've heard of Classic Constructed ProQuest, but I've never heard of Blitz ProQuest. Well, the people in Hong Kong love their Blitz, so I guess that's why they're playing Blitz for the ProQuest tomorrow. So we'll see if we can catch the tail end of some very high-end Blitz games tomorrow. But yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. Yeah, thanks for being with me. It is 6:30 in the morning. I'm gonna go to bed. Hope you all have a wonderful day wherever you are at. Take care.